It has been a long-held desire by both current as well as past administrations to bring down the wage bill in this country. But it has always turned out to be a case of promises that were never fulfilled. Will the Salaries and Remuneration Commission deliver where others have failed in the past? With more than 50% of ordinary revenue going to pay close to 800,000 public workers, Kenya has indeed a wage bill problem. This goes against the international best practice where a country's wage bill to public revenue ratio should be between 30 and 40%.
Given that we have made progress from 53 to 48, that actually shows that if we put effort in the areas that we have identified, we actually see that we can get to that 35. But we know that it's not going to be something that you can achieve very quickly. It has taken us almost 5 years or more to get to that 53 to 48. So if we go by that, it means that may take longer, but surely we shall continue pushing to get to that.
This means that for every 100 shillings earned by the government, almost 60 shillings goes to pay workers, leaving the state with the rest to service debt and invest in other economic activities. Currently, at least 35% of ordinary revenue is being used to pay debt, with the government being forced to borrow more to build roads, schools, health facilities, among other critical infrastructural projects.
If we don't address the issues I mentioned, the distortions in wage structures, in the wage bill in the public sector, they can cause a push or pull effect, where those who feel they are not compensated fairly, comparatively, then they would start saying we need to move up. Those who are high would also be looking to move even further.
SRC says the planned conference is expected to craft a clear roadmap on how to bring recurrent expenditure to around 35% of Kenya's GDP. The meeting will have participants from the public as well as the private sector. O'Brien came in for Business Defined.